So next, I want to get into an overview of the sheet and really show off all the different things that are in here that get compiled into this spreadsheet to be used for making ads or organizing content, and really just high level explain everything. And then the next series of videos will go into the different languages, like the different language classifications, how the topics are set up, how to make the sheet, digging a little bit deeper into all these example sheets up here that we'll go through, and then maybe make some ads too, some sample ads. But basically, it starts out with the product overview. So an overview of the product. Again, all these examples, I just grabbed some brands on Amazon, slapped them in here, and put these together. But basically, it starts off with what's the product you're trying to sell, and then really this is where a lot of the value comes from. This is the summary essentially of everything that's on Mind Reviews. So like we looked at in the last two videos, all the testimonials end up in here. The reviews, they all get organized, they all get classified by these different classifications, which we'll go through later. And all the information is entered into the index here as the person's working the spreadsheet. Someone on your team, if you're an agency, you, the marketer, the brand, if it's someone you hired, VA or something. And, we get all these really nice insights. So we'll go over the language next, but it looks like for this product, a lot of people talk about characteristics of the product. There's a decent bit of pain-based language, good bit of pleasure-focused language too. So it's pretty balanced. A lot of it is basic raw features of the product and then some pain points. So it looks like the process is probably big for this product. How much do you add to the water for it to have an effect on improving the dog's breath? A lot of people are complaining about bad breath of dogs, saving trips to the vet probably. And then this is where like you're using this to come up with ideas for how to try to position this product. So the value of this is you have a team that's really good at doing this research, have them go through it, really dig into the products and compile all the information. Then your ad team doesn't have to go as crazy searching for all this information. They can start high level, they can analyze the data, they can come up with some ideas and go from there. But freshening breath, so it's the same thing, just with different language. So all these get compiled here. These queries here on the different charts here will just summarize the data here. And then the next thing the person will do, it's an iterative process. So they'll go through, they'll use the keyword surfer SEO plugin and find some similar words. And then what happens is this sheet will generate a bunch of Google search ideas to find more information for the research tab, which has other sources like Reddit and blogs and stuff like that. So this just creates a nice checklist. You can Google these. Water additives for oral health, are they effective in dogs? So you go into here and there's probably some really good information that people are talking about. This one's actually pretty recent, so there's a bunch of them. So this will just generate some Google searches to search Reddit, to search, and it really depends on, like, there's a couple different breakdowns. So product specific will leverage a lot more information about, oh my god, I don't even remember how I built this already. So we're looking for information about the product or what it does, right? So water additive for dogs, those kind of things. And then the use case specifics are like bad breath, good breath, stuff like that. So you could see a lot of this is based on these keywords. And you could see here, product information B3. So it grabbed the name of the product. And then this is grabbing from some of the keywords. So these just generate links for you to search from. Product characteristics sheet, which is over here in blue. So basically, whoever's doing this sheet will go through, mine a bunch of reviews, come up with some ideas for these tabs here, and they'll stick them in the name section. Product characteristics. Oh, and again, I'm going to go into the language next, so I'm not going to go too crazy right now. Away from pain, towards pleasure-based language. It's going to grab all these cell references from there, from here, from the first page over here. It's going to generate these research queries. These people, like whoever your team is or whoever ends up doing this for you, will search all those threads, extract some copy the same way they did with the Amazon reviews, and basically save them on here so you can compare. Now, I haven't made a dashboard for this. If you guys are interested in a dashboard being made for the research tab here, just like we have for this one, let me know and I'll build it out, update the sheet, and make like a version 2.0 or something like that. Now the next thing too is your competitors. This is all manual again, but whoever's doing this for you, if you decide to build a team for it, if you hire someone, again, it's just very nice to have all this information in one place for whoever's making ads to be able to compare to. So the main product page, a search query for landing pages. So this will take the name of the actual competitor's website, which is over here, and it'll basically say check any sites with check their website with pages, the word pages in it. And that usually gives you blogs and landing pages and stuff like that. So you can scroll through these and try to find some things. So this is probably a blog, not quite a sales page. So it's really good way to find some interesting stuff that you can use for ideas to advertise your product based on what your competitors got going on. All their socials, links to their ad libraries, all that stuff is in here. So again, really nice to have this just all in one place when you're trying to make ads and trying to figure out a couple different angles to promote your product. Last is the word cloud. This is pretty cool. It basically takes all the information from all of the extracted snippets for the mind reviews as well as research. And then there's a process just going on this site, making a word cloud out of it. This isn't compiled in this sheet. Someone has to go and actually do this checklist. But it's like, I like how an emoji got in there with this one. But this is all like pretty good ideas for coming up with targeting ideas. So dog teeth, dog breath, dental. You can use this to help come up with some ideas. Look, there's chemical in there, smell. So interesting stuff. But high level, again, this is the overview of the sheet. And we'll go into how to use this to make ads in this course. We'll also go into next the breakdown of language and what all those mean. After that, we'll do the ads, and then we'll go into the actual process more in depth and talk about how this gets made, how to check it for quality. We're going to check these for quality. Make some updates and go through some tips, just how to make sure that this information is manageable, right? And you can have a team do this. But the other thing to consider is it's not going to be perfect. This is not intended to be perfect. All the language breakdowns, like you're going to see next, there's a lot of overlap between them, and it's confusing, and it's not intended to be perfect. This framework was built just to get people doing research to think about all the different ways this product does stuff, whatever that stuff is, capture it, put all of it in as detail as much as possible, and then compile it into these blue sheets here. And this ends up being the high level. So a lot of language scraped from here and this one here. They basically end up on these sheets. I'm going to go into the language of all these next, and that's where I really want to talk about these sheets. But essentially, a lot of this information here can just be pulled and made into ads pretty quickly, and we'll do some of that in this course. So I'll see you in the next one.